invest throughout the galaxy. So let's knock off our countdown. Number 10.
Here I am, Dark Eyes, reporting on the top 10 places to invest in the galaxy. Coming in at number 10, Britain.
This is Jarbon from the Predatory Lending Network talking to you. Now, the World Economic Forum came out with the top 10 places to invest throughout the galaxy. Coming in at number 10, we have jolly old England here. Now, we're here with some of the top investors throughout the galaxy, so I'm here with a stormtrooper asking them, what do you think of England being number 10 on the list of top 10 places to invest throughout the galaxy?
I think that's great. They are a beautiful country. I hope they get a lot of attention with this investment.
Oh my goodness, the Cookie Monster could not be more happy. I have really diversified my profile there, and it's a great place for the Cookie Monster for sure.
Well, I do have some partiality towards England. We do have a long-running history with them. We've been partners, we've been allies, we've been together for over the 200 years of this country. As far as investing in it, yeah, like I said, I have partiality. I feel we do have to invest with it. I think England and America shows the way for the rest of the world. So anything that we could do to make ourselves better, that the world looks towards us, I think it has to be done. Education, energy, food, anything that we invest in and help them and help each other, I think, yeah, it is profitable, because that's the way it's been since the past 200 years, is America and England.
Now, what kind of investments do you have in England?
Well, I have several. One is in a bunch of Coldplay CDs. I have a wide variety of Coldplay CDs, so Chris Martin is really raking in the big dollars for me right now. I'm also in cookies, but they call them biscuits over there, so that is taking off like crazy, as well as collectible Prince William plates.
Well, you have to look at what they do there. I mean, they do have high taxes there, but their pound is so much stronger against America's right now that you have to see what are they doing with their banking and with their investing, and, you know, follow them.
I have a lot of royal stock exchanges invested in the country, yes.
Now, what do you see for the future of England?
Well, the Olympics are coming up, so I think they're going to get a lot of tourists over there. A lot of people are going to be exposed to it all over again. You know, I think they've been very quiet, and I find it kind of funny that they're only number 10 on the list. I think they would have been a lot more higher.
Oh, you know, I think that England has got a very bright future. The Queen has been there for like 275 years, and I expect that she'll be there for many more years, just really boosting the economy with like photos of herself.
Well, the future, I hope that this country grows and everybody makes it a world-known tourist event attraction.
What are your closing statements that you'd like to say to the viewers throughout the galaxy?
Well, I'd like to go right back to what do I think of investing in England. You know, England is one of the first countries that made fuel economy cars. They've always had smaller cars that were more efficient. So that's something else that we should look into. But my closing statements on England, you know, we've always been partners, we've always been allies, like I said. And I do have a soft spot in my heart for them, because, you know, they helped us along so much, and then we return the favor and help them. And like I always say, this is only one planet that we have, so take care of it, watch it, and respect it.
You know, I am taking a trip to England very soon, and you are welcome to join me there. We are going to Parliament, we are going to go to Big Ben. It's going to be a fantastic trip, and come along on a fantastic voyage with the Cookie Monster.
I would just like to say one thing: may the Force be with you always.
So in closing, this is Jarbon from the Predatory Lending Network talking to you.
Join us again for the rest of our countdown.
Now let's look at the England. They'll always be on England, on England, on England. Whee-hee-hee. Now let's look at the chart. You can see it's had quite a boom recently. Going up, traveling the upper Bollinger Bands. But there's a little bit of resistance, because we're getting close to the oversold level. So look for us to move sideways to lower. Woo-hoo-hoo. England! Now let's look at the currency. Now looking at the British pound, exchange traded fund. You can see we're starting to move higher. Getting close to that 200-day moving average. But also, we're approaching over butt on the statistics. So look for some overhead resistance when it gets to its 200-day moving average. So short turn upside, but then we can look out for some fun on the downside. Wee-hee-hee.
Run! Get to the chopper! And watch, hit the bid radio.
Make a killing in the market with Hit the Bid Radio.
Here I am, your host, Dark Eyes. Number 9 of the top places to invest in the galaxy is Japan!
Japan is coming in at number 9. Here I am talking to a Playboy bunny who's from Japan, and she's going to talk to us a little bit about Japan.
Hi, how are you? What do you want to know about Japan?
Well, number 9 is a pretty high number as far as world economies go. However, there's really recently a big disaster with nuclear fallout, tsunamis, earthquakes. Why do you think they're doing so good?
Why do I think Japan's doing so good? Because it is amazing culture with amazing people. And they love blondes. I know they love blondes. They really, really love blondes. Thank God.
What do you think about Japan having the number 9 economy in the world?
I think they're very well organized and they're very smart to do things. I like Japan very much, and I think Japan's economy is way over the top and other compared to other countries.
Hello, konnichiwa.
Do you think that they are overcoming the large tsunami / earthquake / nuclear fallout that they had earlier this year?
I think they will. I think they're trying to do a piece at a time. They're doing the best they can with what they have. They're a strong country, and they're not torn down that easily. They always pick themselves back up. They're a very strong country and have a lot of discipline, a lot of pride, and they've overcome a lot over the decades.
Even after all those natural disasters that happened this year, what do you think the future is for next year?
I believe that everything, after bad things happen, good things must happen at all times. So I believe Japan will get better after all the bad things that have happened over the past time.
So do you see Japan staying at the top list for the rest of the year, or do you think Japan's going to fall back down?
I don't see any reason why they shouldn't be at the top of the list. The work ethic there is unbelievable, and their creativity and ingenuity is unparalleled.
Japan is actually doing better than Britain right now. Why do you think they're doing so well?
I couldn't tell you except for what I know that Japan really does. They work hard, they save their money, and they're probably doing something different than Britain. I couldn't tell you what that is, but they're both expensive countries. They're just doing things differently. That's all I can probably tell you.
All right, well, do you have any last words for people at home about Japan?
Yes, it's a very beautiful country. I love the art. I love the hospitality, honor, respect, and discipline is a part of their culture, and they do a very good job, and I have a lot of respect for them. Like any culture, you know, they have their flaws, but for the most part, I have a lot of respect for them. Go Japan.
Stay strong, keep pushing. Our hearts are with you.
I give all my condolences to all the people that have tragically lost their lives and all the problems that Japan has, and I believe that Japan can do it, and it's very smart Japan, so all my hopes to Japan to get better next year.
Thank you, Donald Duck. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Join us again for the rest of our countdown.
Yip, yip, yippee! We're here in Japan. Let's look at the EWJ, Exchange Traded Fund, because it's fun, and funny money. So you can see we've been going up, and away. A little bit of a dip now that we're right in the upper bowl of Japan for so long. So this one could be moving down a bit, maybe to its 20-day moving averages. Stochastics has been embedded for a long time. And we're seeing the balance of power starting to move lower. So look for maybe a dip down to its 20-day moving average on WJ. But, looking at Japan's currency, it's going down, down, down. When you look at the FXY, why oh why is the yen going down? Well, the central bank is pushing it low, low, lower. Thank you, Japan. So if you need a loan, go to Japan because they're going to devalue the currency to help you out. So pay them back with even less of your foreign currency. So borrow from Japan and short the FXY. Because this is a piece of crap and it's going lower. But we want to borrow money from Japan. So look for this one to go down. But stochastics say it's going up. But the central bank is super samurai strong. And we're going lower, lower, lower on the FXY. Why, oh why, it's the FXY.
Watch Hit the Bid Radio. I wouldn't have all this free time to dress up if not for Hit the Bid Radio. Hey everybody, check out hitthebid.com. Hit the Bid Radio makes me hot.
Hit the bid.
Here I am, Dark Eyes, reporting on the top 10 powers in the galaxy. Coming in at number 8, Denmark.
Denmark is the 8th best planet to invest in the galaxy. What do you think about that?
I love it because I'm from a galaxy far, far away, so it works perfect for myself. I don't know about you Americans or you people from planet Earth, but it works good for a stormtrooper.
Oh, you must really like Denmark.
Oh, I've been to many times. You know, me and Black Pearl, you know, we dock there sometimes, and I think, yeah, especially Ram. Ram is great.
That doesn't make any sense to me. If I had to invest in a planet, I would choose Orange.
I don't know. I've never been to Denmark, but it could be.
What type of investments do you have in Denmark?
My cat's breath smells like cat food.
I would invest in storage spaces because the people trying to move there. Storage spaces are the most biggest booming business in the world when you move into another country.
What types of investments do you have in Denmark?
Stocks, nothing but stocks.
Oh, well, what kind of stocks does a stormtrooper invest in?
I invest in protecting myself, protecting my family, Vader, the whole Star Wars family.
Weapons?
Of course, of mass destruction.
Condoms?
Stormtroopers don't really need that. That's for you humans.
What type of investments do you think that you would invest in Denmark besides rum?
Gold, of course. Gold and I don't know. Ram, nothing else comes into my mind. Ram.
What do you see in Denmark's future?
Tables. Lots of tables.
Yeah, it's coming up. More than America is going down, so all the other foreign countries are coming up.
I see that's another home for stormtroopers and Darth Vader and the whole Star Wars family. I see that's a place that we can actually live on, and that's in planet Earth.
So what do you think the Denmark's future is going to be like?
Oh, they're gonna be really drunk. That's what I see. They're gonna be drunk on rum and have a lot of gold. I wish you best, guys.
Do you have any last remarks for our viewers at home learning about investments?
Yeah, guys, buy some foreign currencies because they're coming up. Our U.S. dollar is going down the drain. Krabby Patty to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome too. I like Denmark's money too. Oh yeah.
As you can see, Denmark is the number 8 place to invest your money in, and in a couple of years, I believe it'll go up to number 5, 4, 3, 2. So put your money in it now while it's hot.
Do you have any other comments you'd like to make to the people watching at home?
Make sure that when you brush your teeth, you don't hurt yourself, because if you jab your mouth improperly, it can cause a lot of pain.
Thank you, Stormtrooper.
Thank you. And the force is strong with this lady.
Join us again for the rest of our countdown.
Have a lovely evening and a dark night.
Very pretty. Hey, hey, hey! It's time to look at Denmark. Woo-hee-hee. You can see this by looking at the EDEN Exchange Traded Fund for Denmark. Woo-hee-hee. You can see we got kind of a flat top. We got 1Z, 2Z, 3Z, 4Z, 5Z. We've had quite a bit of resistance at this level, but now we're breaking out the new highs and fell back today. So you see stochastics is going up, up, and away. So we're getting close to the overbought level. So we may see a little bit of dip, and then since we've added 5 times at this resistance level, we're going to see a bit of challenges for Denmark. So watch out, folks, because it's a crazy market.
Me and Pikachu love Hit the Bid Radio. Hit the Bid Radio, because unicorns really do exist.
The stock market's crazy. Watch Hit the Bid.
Hit the bid. No matter how much you hit it, it won't die.
Please watch Hit the Bid Radio.
Here I am, Dark Eyes, reporting on the 7th most powerful place to invest in the galaxy. Never say never to the Netherlands!
Now, the World Economic Forum came out with its list of top 10 places to invest in the galaxy. And coming in at number 7 is the Netherlands. Now, what do you think about that, Tinkerbell?
The Netherlands? Awesome. Number 7, lucky number.
Netherlands is good. Netherlands, good economy. I like Netherlands.
I think it's a good idea. Yeah, that they're number 7, and maybe they'll be number 6. Hopefully next year.
Now, what kind of investments do you have in the Netherlands, Tinkerbell?
I invest in pixie dust. That's about it.
My movies, The Gold Rush is one of them. I have City Lights that's doing quite well, and we can't forget Modern Times, yes, yeah, and The Great Dictator too.
Smuggling, storage. I go to the Netherlands and take my goods and store it. So I have to have storage in the Netherlands.
Now, what do you see as the future of the Netherlands?
The future, to get a coat, because it's cold.
The Netherlands is a good future. Netherlands is going to be ranked, go higher in the economical scale. I think that the Netherlands is a great country, and they're smart in their economics.
They're going to be the number 1 country in the world that's going to make a lot of money and get the rest of us back on track financially. Hopefully that'll be what'll happen.
So in closing, is there any last minute things you'd like to say?
God bless the world.
I love the Netherlands, even though I've never been there. I've met some of the tourists. They're nice to me, and they give me money.
Join us again for the rest of our countdown.
Yeah, hey, we're looking at the Netherlands. You can see we've had quite a bit of moving to February, but we've been moving and correcting through time. And we're going sideways for a bit, but we're right in that upper Bollinger Band, and we've had a bit of a dippy. Now, stochastics is moving up towards the overbought level, so look for a little bit of resistance, because we've seen a bit of a down, so look for it to head down, maybe to its 20-day moving average for the Netherlands. Never go to the Netherlands unless you're crazy for money. Check us out on Funny Money.
Hey, I'm Henry Hemp, and we hit the bid. But you like bud bid. Hit the bid in New York. Tune in. You get the bid of the whatever it is that needs to be heard at the time to touch your soul from the mind. This is Henry Hemp. Check out the bid.
Here I am, Dark Eyes, reporting on the top places to invest in the galaxy. Coming in at number 6, Deutschland!
Now, this is Clark Kent from the Predatory Lending Network, traveling the galaxy because the World Economic Forum came with its top places to invest in the galaxy. And coming in at number 6 is Germany. So we're here in Germany talking to Mickey. Mickey, what do you think about Germany being the World Economic Forum's number 6 best place to invest in the galaxy?
I think it should be raised up a little higher. I think they're all dangerous. Any part of the country or any part of the world right now could collapse. But I think Germany is a safe bet. They're the World Bank, or they're the Europe's bank, and well, at least they have some money. Not a lot, but they have some.
I think it's right where it should be, you know, because they are putting out a lot of vehicles and stuff like that, you know, so a lot of our engineering and stuff comes from Germany.
You're making me angry! Okay, I'll tell you the truth. Well, I did. I'm a smoking bird, so I like weed. Whee!
Now, what kind of investments do you have in Germany?
Me personally, I don't have any investments, but I'd love to invest in some of the car dealerships and stuff, the manufacturers that they have over there.
I've invested in beer.
Yeah, beer. Oktoberfest, huh?
Everyday fest.
Oh, I got plenty of dispensaries and all kinds of goodies, you know, just to get high. I love getting high. Whee!
Now, what do you see as the future of Germany?
Everybody's gonna smoke. Everybody's smoking. We're already smoking there, and we're gonna smoke more. We're gonna smoke the whole world. And you better smoke, and don't make me angry.
The future of Germany, they're gonna have a major cash flow and stuff, you know, because like I said, they have a lot of engineers over there and stuff, and a lot of technical workers, you know, people that are working with computers and other technical devices.
I think that Germany is going to pull itself together a little bit more. I think that the world will eventually rebound a bit, but it's going to take years.
So in closing, is there any last minute things you'd like to say?
Invest in Germany.
Buy beer!
Buy beer!
You're making me angry!
Join us again for the rest of our countdown!
Oh, the doom of the Germans! We are crazy for Germany, as Germany is our stock right now. We're looking at the EW. Now you can see this one has been gone recently, but it's had some riding its Bollinger Band. And although it is also getting close to overbought, so look for stochastics to bring this one in a bit. But stochastics and all the moving averages are saying we're going to stabilize soon and push higher because we have an upward trending moving average. Yippee, yippee, yippee. Now this is fun. So let's go to Germany, have some beer, get shit faced dirt, and hang out with the wenches at the beer halls. I like Germany and I like German beers. It is fun in Germany.
Predatory Lender. Coming soon.
Stalking me?
To me, it's always love, no matter what.
Here I am, Dark Eyes, reporting on the top 10 places to invest in the galaxy. Coming in at number 5, America! America!
The United States is coming in at number 5, and you're talking with the Stormtrooper about what he thinks about the United States economy.
I think, honestly, at this point that it can't get any worse, so I suppose that other people should invest because, I mean, from this point on, I see America's economy going up. You know, I think we basically hit rock bottom over the last couple of years. People talking about the economy, the breakdown, and me listening to what people like President Obama is saying. They're all saying the right thing, hope, which is the key word that he's been stressing. So I feel like from this point on, it'll go up.
I think we could do better, obviously. We'd like to be number 1, not number 5, but...
I think United could be more productive. The thing about United, it has a lot of money coming from computers, oil and cars, but I think needs better administration. But anyway, United never is going to be down, you know, because in this country, it's people, what they know what they are doing with the money, you know. Yeah, and I repeat the same thing, but always hear computers, big guys, you know, the richest guy, one of the richest guys in the world, cars, and oil. It never is going to be down. You know, 5 is a good number even, you know. I like it. Yeah, it's not bad. It's worth 40, you know.
Why do you think the economy is the way it is?
I think there's just a lot of stuff that's happened. You know, 9/11 has kind of put a damper on things, which is, you know, I guess horrible for us. And just coming up, you know, on this 10-year anniversary, there's a lot of unemployment going on, people out of work. There's a lot of things that are kind of not helping us right now.
Well, what's holding us back from being number 1?
We can be number 1, you know. We just need better investment, you know. Take more time, you know. You know, do it in a smart way. Do it in a smart way, you know. But I don't think so. United is doing bad, you know. Now, for example, it's a problem with the euro because now, for example, dollar is down, not euro. But the good thing about it, the euro money come here because for them it's cheaper to invest here, you know? Yeah, the people make too much drama, but money is good here, yeah. That's the country where everybody can be rich. The American dream could be real.
As far as economies go, do you think that the United States has a chance of meeting 1? And if you think it gets to the 1 spot, how long do you think it's going to take?
Oh, I think the top 5 are really, really close. So I think from 5 to 1, anyone can switch positions at any time. I don't think there's a big gap. So I think it'll take no time.
As far as next year goes, do you think that we're going to be able to bring our economy up and to some of the other economies?
I don't know. That in a year, we'll have to do a lot more to probably get to number 1.
How long do you think it'll take, or do you think it'll even happen?
I think eventually it could happen. Just we got to make some changes.
Do you think if Obama is reelected next year, it's going to help our economy or hurt it?
I think it'll help. I think it'll actually be more like his first term if he's reelected, because I feel like this term he was just using to fix the problem that was already there before he got there.
Well, thank you, Captain America. Do you have any last words for people at home about the USA?
People about USA, okay, be patient, be patient. Do good things happen, you know. Be nice, listen people, you know. And be human, you know, be human. That's it, be human. Tolerance, solidarity, and responsibility, you know. Bye America, okay, see you soon.
Girl power!
Join us again for the rest of our countdown.
Yippee! It's America! America! I love our country, America! You can see we've been going higher, higher, we're going hallelujah, hallelujah, it's higher! And you can see the U.S. is going up, up, and and away, because nothing can beat the good old USA. Coming in at number 5 on our countdown. You can see it's going. But the Bollinger Band is at a bit of a bounce. But we're trading in such a tight range for maybe one day lower. And then we're going to be breaking out the new high as the stochastics moves from overbought into embedded and going up and away like the super duper supermen of the USA. USA, up and away. Now looking at the Americas, UUP are up. We have our bullish dollar index, and you can see it's going down, baby, because we're going down. Oh yeah, I go down. Lippy. You can see the dollar is weakening, and that's pushing up our stock market. So look to buy the market and short the dollar. But now that we're hitting our 200-day and just breaking below it, don't expect us to be down for too long, because USA is it. We firmly believe in the strong dollar policy here in America.
We are on the precipice of greatness, people. As people try to decide whether we're in a trading range or the market is about to fall into a double recession, the market continues to go higher. So don't be left on the dock with your woohoo in your hand. Jump in, get yourself to hitthebid.com, where the Jesus Christ of Wall Street, the Abraham of assets, and Moses of money, Jefferson Krull, can make all your hopes and dreams come true on a daily basis. Hitthebid.com. It's time to embrace the horror.
Just when you thought it was safe to buy a house, he will get you in, but there's no way out. You can't escape. Predatory Lender. Coming soon.
Stalking me? To me, it's always love, no matter what.
Here I am, Dark Eyes, reporting on the top places to invest in the galaxy. Coming in at number 4, Finland!
Coming in at number 4 is Finland. I'm here talking to Princess Leia about Finland. What can you tell me about Finland?
Well, being from another galaxy, it's kind of hard hearing from all your countries, but Finland is one of the ones I haven't really heard much about. So, is it even popular? Do people actually live in Finland?
Yes, they actually have the number 4 economy in the world.
Wow, well, I mean, if it's all about the economy, then Finland must be the good one, huh?
Well, we hear that Finland is one of the top Scandinavian countries for actually resources, and they actually gotten themselves out of a back spot and actually have made it a positive. Maybe we should look at them and see what have they done and how have they done this.
Well, I hear that Finland has the best economy in the world or something like that. Well, honestly, we need some of that over here.
It's the 4th best.
4th best, yes, excuse me. 4th best economy out here. So I'm looking into bringing that over here. That would be nice.
Well, Finland's been coming in at number 4 now, and traditionally not a lot of people know about Finland and about their economy. They're pretty quiet about what they do. They don't meddle with other countries. Do you think that Finland has been working the underdog mentality to its advantage to get all the way up to number 4?
I think they've been overlooked as a power. I think that's the problem with it. We haven't seen their resources. We overlook their resources. We've been so concentrating on Japan and China that, we lost this little country that, kind of just came up out of nowhere, you could say. Kind of snuck up because we was more focused on Japan and China.
So what do you think about Finland is so special that should be brought over here?
Well, I hear they have really good food, and
yeah, they do. They have good Finland fish.
Finland fish. Yeah, well, it's a European country, if that's correct, right?
That's right.
Okay. Well, we were allies this whole time, weren't we? During the wars.
Do you think it has anything to do with their Viking mentality? That they are always very self-sufficient?
I think it has everything to do with their history. They have a very long, strong history of, of overcoming. I mean, it's believed that they're one of the first people that sailed from Europe to America.
Right. All right. Well, do you have any other last comments for people at home about Finland?
Go on that thing you call Google and Google Finland to know a bit more about it.
Finland's a beautiful country.
Can I see some more maids?
Join us again for the rest of our countdown.
Sorry, folks. There's no ETFs for us to trade in Finland. So sorry, nobody gets to buy Finland unless you go there. So have some fun in Finland. And go there, because I can't look at the charts because there's no ETFs for us Americans to invest in. They don't like us. Boo-hoozy.
I don't understand you. I just don't understand you. I don't understand the things you say. I can't understand a single word. I don't understand you. I just don't understand you. I cannot understand you. I don't understand you.
In 2003, the housing market was booming. Loan agents raked in the money. This is the story of Luke, a loan agent that made a killing. Just when you thought it was safe to buy a house, he will get you in, but there's no way out. You can't escape. Predatory lender. Coming soon.
Stalking me? To me, it's always love, no matter what.
Here I am, Dark Eyes, reporting on the top places to invest in the galaxy. Coming in at number 3, Sweden!
Now, this is Jarbon, traveling the galaxy because the World Economic Forum came out with its list of top 10 places to invest in the galaxy. Coming in at number 3 is Sweden. So we're here with Spider-Man. Ask him, what do you think about Sweden being the World Economic Forum's 3rd best place to invest throughout the galaxy?
Sweden is so hot. I love this country. It's amazing. Hot chicks, hot people, and very proper.
Well, I think that's great because it's Europe, and I think the European economy needs to come back. They've been through a really rough couple of years with their euro, and if it's finally changing and growing, yeah, I think that's great for Europe.
I think it's an example for the whole world because in the future we will have to go to invest in places that maybe we never did before because it's a new opportunity for everybody. There's people investing in Africa, some places, some countries like Sweden, and it is a good example of what we have to do. Invest in other places that we never been there.
Now, what kind of investments do you have in Sweden?
None. I invest strictly in America.
None? Not even some of the hot Swedish bikini teams or any of the ladies?
Well, that's private. That's another kind of investment.
Well, the Zorro is not in the business too much.
You're in the business of love.
But I think that in Sweden, for example, you can invest to import products from there, from food. It could be a new market when the people start to try this kind of food. Also, it's a place that you can go snow. So a lot of sports you can do there. I'm sure that there is a lot of opportunities there.
Oh, I have a house, in the Highland, in the Sweden, and I live close by to the center in Laponi. It's like half Sweden, half Norway. So, but my property is in Sweden.
Now, what do you see as the future of Sweden?
Sweden is gonna be one of the top places in the world. Probably.
I think it is going to be one of the number ones in Europe, and it's going to leave behind another countries that been better situation than it before.
I think all of Europe, and even South America. I think if people that keep saying, if they look at countries that are doing the right thing, you know, follow suit, follow Sweden.
In closing, is there any last minute things you'd like to say?
I love Swedish people and
Swedish meatballs.
tack.
Guys, you go to Sweden, be sure that you bring your coat.
As usual, take care of this planet. It's the only one we got. Take care of each other.
Join us again for the rest of our countdown.
Sweden is such a sweetie place to be in here in Sweden. And we can see this market has been going up, but it's had a bit of correction through time and have been a tough time moving higher. So we can see we might get ahead or we might come down. So look for this one to just go sideways down to its moving averages right here. But we have a good possibility of upside. The stochastics is in the fun way moving higher. So look for this one to possibly go higher and start riding it upper Bollinger Band. So look for Sweden to go. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, because we have this that can go down, we have this that go up. So just look for this one to go sideways to up, down, around. Who knows what the Swedes of Sweden and Sweden is Swedish and Sweden doing about it. Now looking at the Swedish crown currency ETF, SXS. You can see we've been moving on in a downward sloping channel in kind of a ways, but we're up above all these moving averages. So look for this some good stabilization here, and stochastics are kind of giving you a little up buy signal, and your balance of power MACD indicator is starting to show signs of strength. So possibly we could see some strength in the currency of Swedish sweethearts in Sweden. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Hi, I'm Nicole Renee, one of the new faces of HitTheBid.com. We're currently looking for new day traders, so if you want to be part of a fast-growing company and see Kroll live in action, come on down. Look around. One of these desks could be yours, and you might get the chance to see me here from time to time. Check back daily at HitTheBid.com for me giving the news, stories, and hot stocks of the day. I'll see you there, HitTheBid.com.
Well, hello there. I'm Oh, what am I saying? You know who I am. Or you should. When I'm not hanging around or changing water into wine, I'm listening to Audio Drops. Check them out at audiodropcentral.com. Be good. I wonder if I could microwave a burrito so hot I couldn't eat it.
This is the story of Luke, a lone agent that made a killing. Just when you thought it was safe to buy a house, he will get you in, but there's no way out. Escape.
That is my daughter you're talking about.
The predatory lender. Coming soon.
Stalking me?
To me, it's always love, no matter what.
Here I am, Dark Eyes, reporting on the top places to invest in the galaxy. Already at number 2, we have Singapore!
This is Clark Kent from the Predatory Lending Network, traveling the galaxy, because the World Economic Forum came out with a list of top 10 places to invest in the galaxy. And coming in at number 2 is Singapore. So we're asking famed billionaire and investor Bruce Wayne, aka Batman, about Singapore. What do you think about Singapore being named the number 2 top place to invest in the galaxy?
Probably because the reason being they have a bunch of exports, and because a lot of their exports, investments there would be a good ideal. Especially since the reason being stock with imports and exports is always a good thing. So I'd say Singapore is a good idea.
I think Singapore's GDP has gone up dramatically, and I think they have a very small amount of debt, and they're an emerging economy just like India and China, and I think they're just going to keep steamrolling ahead.
I think if you look throughout history, world powers change. Going back with the oldest civilization, Egypt. Egypt at one point, ancient Egypt, was the most advanced, richest country that there was, but eventually they fell. They weren't paying attention to what they was doing, lost track of other countries that were rising. And I think, you know, you have to look at history to look for your future. And America, thinking that it's so powerful and so great, is allowing all these third world countries to come up and grow in economics, grow in strength, grow in trade. And we really have to stop fighting amongst ourselves like Congress is doing right now about this fiscal cliff. And instead of fighting amongst ourselves, work together and get this country out of the number 5 spot, or these other little countries are just going to rise up and take over.
Now, what kind of investments do you have in Singapore?
Honestly, none. So you see there, I haven't done my homework either.
I met this chick on a bus. She's from Singapore. She turned me down, but right now I know she's on a healthy diet of rice and udon noodles.
I actually have a couple of military things going there, such as for plastics, stuff like that. But it's also a great place to invest for like grains, oats, things such as that.
And what do you see as the future of Singapore?
The future of Singapore is fat billionaires who go there, who are averse to hanging out with Warren Buffett, and people who like doing things with ambidextrous, flexible Asian women.
I think they ought to be pretty good. They should be able to hold up on their own. Lately there's been kind of an economic crisis. They've been holding up pretty well on their own, so I think when it all comes down to it, they're doing a lot better than us.
Someone that America is going to have to become a very big ally with, do a lot of trade with them, and learn what they're doing. You know, that's the most important thing. If somebody's succeeding, learn what they're doing.
Is there any last minute things you'd like to say?
Yeah, I'd like to say something. President Obama, I think that you should help us get out of the physical cliff before we have to get over the mental cliff. That is your presidency.
Best bet, always think about your investments. Make sure when you invest wisely. Make sure you take a couple steps ahead before time.
As always, take care of this world. It's the only one we got, and love one another.
Join us again for the rest of our countdown.
Hey, we have another one to look at. It is Sing. We're gonna sing, the praises of Singapore. Whoopee-dip-a-dooey. Now you can see we've been going sideways for quite a while, but we've had a bit of a pop recently this last week or so, but a sharp sell-off today as the stochastics have gone into the overbought level. So look for a little sideways to lower action as stochastics looks to possibly embed and send the singing fools at Singapore higher. So let's join the folks at Singapore. Woo, woo, woo.
You missed a whole bunch of stuff. I kicked my computer. Oh, maybe that's why parties. Slap, just karate chopping. So anyway, you're sitting in a stock, right? And how many times do you hear the CEO talking about how great the company is? Next thing you know, the report banner, and you're all, what's going on? The CEO thought you were slap parties. When you get an opportunity, I'm going to be pulled up by the corners. On you is pulling yourself around. But I'll just say it was a lot of fun. I'm feeling a lot better about myself.
You people! You bloody people! Alright, so if you get something wrong once, I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's fine. But time after time after time, you get it wrong, and it just makes me so angry. AudioDropCentral.com, and the products they sell are audio drops, not audio books. Drops, not books. Books, drops. Drops, books. Drops, books, books, drops. It's simple. They are two different things. Near enough, completely different things. But people, time after time, stroll it up and say, oh, are these audio books? No, they don't! They are not audio books. They are audio drops.
In 2003, the housing market was booming. Loan agents raked in the money. This is the story of Luke, a loan agent that made a killing.
This is not going to help us find our daughter.
All we know right now is that she fell off the face of the earth.
Please tell me this is some kind of sick joke.
And I won't stop until I get some definitive answers.
He got to the jury somehow, didn't he?
Whatever he did, and he's a free man today.
A male companion with who I'm romantically involved.
I got one last idea.
Just when you thought it was safe to buy a house, he will get you in.
He's really sorry.
Do you even know who I am?
But there's no way out. You can't escape.
That is my daughter you're talking about!
The predatory lender. Coming soon.
Stalking me?
To me, it's always love, no matter what.
Here I am, Dark Eyes, reporting on the top place to invest in the galaxy. Coming in at number 1, Switzerland!
Now, this is Jarbon from the Predatory Lending Network, traveling the galaxy, talking to folks about the number 1 place to invest throughout the galaxy. And coming in at number 1 is Switzerland. So we're here talking to the Cookie Monster about this. So what do you think about Switzerland, Cookie, coming in at the number 1 place to invest throughout the galaxy?
You know, the Cookie Monster has a long-standing love affair with Switzerland. You know, there's the Swiss Alps, there's a Swiss Miss, who is a nice chocolatey drink that I like to enjoy cookies with. And, you know, of course, there are Swiss banks, so they have the proverbial biggest cookie jar to put my cookies in, where the US government cannot stick their hand in my cookie jar.
They got good chocolate. I think it's great. They get along with everybody and you can put your money there. Everybody, they're neutral. Ask them during the war. They took all the money out of Germany. And now they're trying to collect it. But Switzerland is rich because they get along. Maybe America can learn a thing or two about Swiss.
That's because they've learned to hold on to their change, baby. And I tell you, being nice and gold and yellow, that's what I think of, gold. Invest in gold. Real estate, gold, and new worlds. Buy a planet. That's my future. Buy a planet.
Yes, I have 5,000 acres on the moon. Now, what kind of investments do you have in Switzerland?
I can't really talk about it. You know, it's kind of private and the government might find out and then I have to pay a lot of taxes. Let's keep that between you and me. Yeah.
Like I said, a little gold, a little stocks and bonds, and one nice hill overlooking a bay.
Oh, you know, mostly I have a lake tour company. There's so many lakes, so I actually have a tour boat that goes out on the lakes, and we eat cookies, we look at the Alps, it is a fantastic venture.
And what do you see as the future of Switzerland?
Well, I guess, you know, they're just going to be the leaders until someone overtakes them, and that's good. An interesting point is what would overtake them. It seems like smaller countries tend to be more efficient, and so therefore they're able to handle their money better. You know, I don't think we have a single state that compares to Switzerland, yet Switzerland's smaller than a lot of our states.
I see the future. Great banking. I know my money is going there. If America don't get their shit together. Ah!
You know, they have a lot of cows there, they have a lot of goats, they're also very neutral, so I think they'll make some neutral choices. You know, a lot of beige decisions over in Switzerland.
So in closing, is there any last minute things you'd like to say to the folks throughout the galaxy?
Throughout the galaxy, look for me everywhere. I'm coming to a planet near you.
You know, one time I actually went to a Hooters restaurant in Switzerland, and I was like, where did they get these girls? Everyone is smoking, and while they're serving you at the table, and I'm like, this is the place the Cookie Monster likes to be. There's no regulations whatsoever.
Yeah, you need to call the White House and tell them that they need to act quick before things get bad, and they'll end up in the dumps. Take a note, Switzerland know what they're doing.
So in closing, this is Jarbontham, the Predatory Lending Network, telling you that Switzerland is the #1 economy throughout the galaxy.
#1!
#1!
Yeah! Get it!
Now we're almost done with our show. Looking at the #1 place to invest in the galaxy. It is Switzerland. Woo-hoo-hoo. We're not just for chocolate anymore. Woo-hoo-hoo. Now you can see this market has been going up, up, up. Right in its upper bulge and in a nice tight channel, because we like it tight. Oh yeah, tighty. Now we've had a bit of a rollback as stochastics has got into the overbought level, so look for this one to come down a bit and then continue the trend higher, higher, because we're moving higher here in Switzerland, because we're #1, or they're #1. US is #5. Because they're #1, they're #1, they're #1. That kind of checks for America, right? Now, folks, we're going to close the show off by looking at the FXF for the Swiss Freak here in Sweden. Now, you can see this one's had a bit of a downslope, but we're showing some signs of stabilization as we've been more or less going flat. We've had a bit of a pop. Stochastics is gonna look like it's coming out of this mid-range level and got some upward bias to it. The moving averages are starting to cross upward and show some potential buy signal. So look for this one to go sideways to higher for now. So we hope you enjoyed our funny show on looking at the top 10 places to invest in the galaxy. Well, let's have some fun on funny money! Ha ha ha! Now we hope you enjoyed today's show. Now remember, we have special guest appearance on Hit the Beat Radio, so check us out. And remember, watch the Predatory Lender.
Do clowns care about money? Most clowns don't. You on my list.
You're freaking me out!
Take this. Take this. You're freaking me out. I don't even know what I'm doing in this proximity of you. Please don't touch. Yeah. I did it. I did it. I approached clowns. I'm a clown approacher now. Dr. Marvin. Dr. Marvin, I approach clowns.
It's over, Johnny. Over.
Nothing is over. You can't just turn it off. Just because it made this crazy run doesn't mean it can't keep going.
It's over, Johnny.
Yeah.